Hello Libra, my lovely Libras, welcome, welcome. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here from March 9th through the 15th. And we're going to pull an angel oracle message for you all from this deck here. We've got a full moon happening on the 9th. This is going to be a really big release kind of a full moon for a lot of people. And we're wrapping up Mercury retrograde this week. So we're going to see what's coming in for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and get a good idea of how the energies might be affecting you in the week ahead, my darlings. So, dear Libra, your Monday, Tuesday. I'm not feeling that one, Libra. Monday, Tuesday. That feels like Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There we go. That feels right. So for Monday, Tuesday, you guys have the Tower. Now, don't freak out because you guys have been getting the Tower a few times in your weekly forecast. It hasn't been back to back, but I want to say this is the second or maybe even the third time you guys have gotten the Tower in the last maybe 4 to 6 weeks. I'd have to go back and look, and sadly I don't have time to do that. But you are going to be okay because this is a card that's been coming up for you guys. And when I pulled this card, the first thing I heard was paradigm. So I think for a lot of you, this Tower is more of a mental breakthrough. Like you're seeing past the paradigm or like what you've been taught to believe about the world or how things work. I feel the Tower for a lot of you is more so about letting go of limiting beliefs or the beliefs that have been preventing you from going for bigger things in your life. Now, keep in mind, this is coming up for you on that full moon, the 9th, and it's going to be, this energy is going to be with us for the next, until at least midweek. So for a lot of you, you're going to feel that energy of certain things coming to an end, but so that new doors can open. I don't typically pull clarifiers in the weekly forecast, but I know a lot of people get very nervous about the Tower. And so for that reason, I'm going to pull clarifiers for you guys. In what way is Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising experiencing the Tower in the week ahead, March 9th through 15th? Clarifier 1, clarifier 2, and clarifier 3. So I'm going to do 3 clarifiers around the Tower. So we have, see, Ace of Air. What did I tell you guys? I just got chills. Ooh, I got chills. This is new thoughts. This is new ideas. And another reason why I got chills, Libra, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on with you and Aries, Libra. I don't know. You guys are in it. But if I'm not mistaken, this card, Ace of Air, was the first card for Aries. And they had something also about a new beginning or going their own way. So some of you might be splitting ways from an Aries. And for Aries, I felt it was more of a familial thing. It felt more like family. It didn't necessarily feel like business. It didn't necessarily feel like romance. So maybe if some of you have been in it deep with an Aries family member, I would say this is massive confirmation that whatever was going, whatever the relationship has been happening up until now, it's changing, it's shifting, it's going about a different way. Like the old way of doing things is ending. But again, like I said, paradigm shift, a sense of freedom. Ace of Air is saying that I think you all are coming to a win-win solution where you're happy and they're happy. Keep in mind it could be Aries, Moon, or Rising, or maybe their Venus. It doesn't have to be sun sign, and it doesn't have to be an Aries. I'm just simply saying because they had a similar card and you guys seem to, your energies seem to be intertwining. I don't know, my dears. I don't know what's going on there, but I would definitely say, regardless of whether or not it's an Aries, this ending is giving you a sense of freedom. It's almost like you've been waiting for permission to not have to do something, and now you have the permission to not have to do something. Ace of Air is communication, new ideas, really positive energy, communication. Look at this. Sun card, happiness, freedom, joy, playfulness, the ability to travel. You're letting go of some burden. Whatever it was for you, it felt like a burden, and now you feel free, like you can be yourself, you can have fun. 4 of Fire, stability, happiness, socializing. Maybe you're going to be focusing more on your love life. Four of Fire can also sometimes indicate weddings. So maybe there's like a remarriage, or you're thinking about remarrying, or you're just thinking about having a good ass time. You're just thinking about getting out there and having fun. And so Four of Fire can be making long-term plans that are going to give you a sense of happiness, of fun, of soul family, of, you know, being established within your own little community, your own little world here, your own little bubble. So you might be separating, you know, maybe this person, maybe there's just somebody who's been very overbearing, or just very protective of you, and you're breaking out of that, and you're just doing the things that are bringing you happiness and freedom and fun. If this is a work situation that's abruptly ending, you are bouncing back very, very quick. Very, very quick. So, I mean, God forbid, but if any of you like go into work Monday or Tuesday and they're like, oh, we're laying everybody off, I feel like the next divine is coming in almost immediately after for you. So even if it's like an abrupt change or shift in your work situation, you're making it work out for you in some way. Or if you're feeling like, oh, I want to get out of this job or this situation, and you're having an idea about who to contact or where to apply, things may move very quickly for you. Now, this being said, I'm not encouraging you to walk out of your job. I'm not in any way saying that. So please don't do that. Please don't walk out of your job if you can't afford to do that. But I do feel that for a lot of you, there's some very big change or shift that's happening fairly quickly, that's allowing you to have fun, to be happy, to be yourself. Your next card here is, see, Queen of Fire. Wow. That could definitely be Aries, my darlings. But it could also be a Leo. It could also be a Sagittarius, right? You had that Sun card. Sun card is sometimes associated with Leo. It is fire energy overall. So fire sign. Libra, maybe some of you have fire in your chart, and that fire is really coming to the forefront for some of you. So if you have in your moon or in your rising, or if you are a fire sign with Libra in your chart and you're watching, and this is a confirmation for you that you're really in this energy of being the master of your own destiny. Okay, you're really in this energy of taking charge, taking ownership, taking leadership of your life. Queen of Fire can also be mistress energy. Okay, maybe some of you are taking up a mistress. Maybe some of you are okay with being a third party in a situation. I never tell anybody how to live their life. It is not my place. I don't judge. You do what feels right for you. I'm not here to be the police and to tell people what to do or how to live. But in some cases, I feel for some of you, Queen of Fire could be more of an energy of where you're not willing to compromise anymore. You're not willing to settle, whatever area of your life, all areas of your life. When I see Queen of Fire come up, this is somebody who's tired of having to bend over backwards for other people, or tired of having to like be cautious not to rock the boat. And Libra, you guys have this reputation for being the peacekeepers. You guys have this reputation of like, you know, being fair and being balanced. And maybe some of you are like, yeah, you know what, I am a fair and balanced person, and I do like for things to be fair and balanced for everybody, but what about me? Like, what about what I need, right? So some of you just might be in that energy where you're okay with going after what you need for yourself, even if it means upsetting somebody else, or even if it means, you know, walking away from a situation where other people were wanting you to help out or stick around. You may be just in this new way of thinking where you're ready to go off and focus your energies on you know, having a good time. Queen of Fire, she is the life of the party. She's very funny. She's very sexy. She's very independent. Financially, you know, she's got her life together. So maybe some of you are stepping into this energy and becoming more this way, or you may be meeting someone who who has these qualities. I also feel some of you are changing what you're looking for in a relationship. You're thinking that, you know what, I would like to have a companion. I would like to have a partner, but I also want somebody who's going to be independent, or I also want to be able to hold on to my independence. So some of you might be moving away from traditional relationships. Now, I don't focus on love and romance in the weekly forecasts, but I did kind of get that vibe. If you want more details in love and romance and love life, I would watch the love readings for March, which are linked in the description. And here you have transformation, my darlings. Okay, Leo also had transformation at the end of the week. So fire energy, some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Bam, boom, there it is. And I shuffled. You guys saw me shuffle. However, this card here is not associated with fire, and this card here is not associated with Leo. This card here is associated with Scorpio. Okay, so some of you could have a Scorpio coming in that's really changing the way that you're looking at your life, looking at the way that you're looking at things in general. And so there could be a significant Scorpio, a connection with a significant Scorpio for some of you. Other ones of you could be a fire sign. But overall, the transformation card is going to be about changing, not being able to go back to how things were before. It's like now that this thing has occurred, you can't go back to the old ways. There's nothing of the past to return to or to go back to. And I've said this before when it comes to this soulmate situation or this significant person coming into your life. It's not always romantic. It could be, right? Or it could be romantic for a little bit, and then maybe you guys aren't romantic anymore, but you stay in touch or you stay connected. This could be a business associate. This could be a friend. This could be a space holder soulmate. I see this a lot for people when they are dealing with like a professor or like a person of authority or something, right? Like where maybe, or a therapist, like it might not be ethical to cross the lines and the boundaries and to be intimate with one another, but there's a connection, and this person is creating energetic space for you to make this change or to make this shift, or they're making you feel like, you know what, it's okay for me to be myself, or it's okay for me to aim higher in my life. And so some of you might be having that kind of a connection with a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aries, or any other sign really. But you've got two major arcana cards coming up here, and a very passionate Queen of Fire coming up in the middle. So you guys are really on to big plans this week, big changes, big shifts that are going to carry over the next few months for many of you. I do feel for a lot of you, you are completely and totally finished. You are completely and totally done with feeling guilty. I just feel that feeling very strongly. I don't know what it is or what's going on, but that is a theme that's been coming up for Libra for quite some time. So I don't know if just some of you have been feeling bad about the changes you've been wanting to make, and maybe that's the last thing that's been holding you back from making changes in your life, is feeling bad or feeling guilty, but you don't seem like you're going to hold on to that anymore. You're like, you're ready to be yourself and to be happy. Okay. Every time I see this card, it makes me think of Cher, from like the do you believe in life after love era. So I don't know if that resonates with any of you, or if any of you are like big Cher fans. But every time I see this card, it makes me think of that, and it makes me chuckle. We're gonna see what your angel message is for the week. And again, my darlings, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those are gonna resonate with you more than others. They might add a little extra information for you that might be helpful. And if you would like a private reading, you can click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, and you can schedule a private reading with me there, my darlings. Ooh, Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So this Tower moment might be that you're catching somebody in a lie. And I feel like when you're catching this person in a lie, you are just like, I knew it. And it's giving you permission to, to say, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I feel like some of you have speculated something for quite some time. It could be in a work situation. It could be in a family situation. And again, you've been trying to, like, you know, do the responsible thing, or you've been trying to hold out or hang in there and, not abandon post, not jump ship. But I feel some truth is being revealed, and it's like, you're like, I knew it. And now that this truth is being revealed, you're feeling free. Like, you don't have to inconvenience yourself anymore. And again, here with this card, my dears, I would definitely say that this is coming in with the message for you guys to be able to listen to your intuition, to trust your intuition in the future, right? If something doesn't feel right or something isn't adding up, to listen to this. Right? Don't chalk up gut feelings and intuition as silliness or nonsense, because something is happening this week that's proving to you that you should be listening to your intuition, that your intuition is correct. Okay, my darlings, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign video. Like I said, if you'd like to schedule a private reading, click on the Calendly link and do so there. And my dears, don't forget, every single day on Instagram and Facebook, Amethyst Angellight, I post a message of the day, a card of the day, and then I do a fun little pick a card. If some of you are wanting to do something in terms of an energy healing moon bath for the full moon, I have a video I made like forever ago. I know it might be hard for some people to find, but I'm going to post it in the community tab once I'm done doing the weekly forecast. So keep an eye out for that as well. Don't forget to follow on social media. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care, my dears.